This is Isaiah 57, verse 1. The righteous perish, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakwadash. This is Taziar Gabar. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Reading again, Isaiah 57, verse 1. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. There are some men that die in their works, in their labors for what they did for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. There are some men that have died laboring in this truth before the evil times that's to come. And I know personally a guy, we used to have in our camp that passed away from his battle from cancer, but he died doing the work. Even in his last days, he was going out to camp doing the work of the Lord, which is a good example. So there are some men that are in the spiritual world now, and that's ultimately the Lord, as it says right here in Isaiah, take them from the evil time to come. Okay, so those guys have fulfilled their lot. But it says here, the first verse, the righteous perish, and no man layeth it to heart. Okay? And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. So you got guys that are not spiritual minded, they don't think, oh, he got judged by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Which ultimately, if you're doing the work in sincerity and truth, and you working in your labors, and the Lord happens to take your spirit from you, then most likely it was because He's taking you away from the evil to come. All right, so not every brother is gonna physically be in Jacob's trouble. You know, we all got our different lots. You got guys that died of aging, natural causes, bodily infirmities, afflictions, all right, different ailments, and it was just their lot. They fulfilled what they was put on the earth to do for the short amount of time that they was here. All right. And it says the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first. So, but from the guys that's not spiritual minded, they'll just look at it, oh, it was judgment, which the Lord can judge you and take you out if you're being wicked and not taking this truth seriously, and you're half-assing it and BSing. The Lord can judge you. But, it's about that person. All right. This is verse 2. He shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. All right? So ultimately, ultimately these men, they are in their right mind. They're in the right state of mind. They don't have to worry about going to work and slaving and, you know, catching hell anymore. Which I want to get the scripture. First Thessalonians 4:16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. All right. So this is when the Lord makes his return on the scene. Verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. So those brothers are already going to be there in those chariots. All right. We're going to all meet up together. They already finished their course, so we got to finish ours and keep fighting. To meet the Lord in the air, and so we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Okay, so you brothers that got men that have, fallen soldiers that have gone to the spiritual world, died in their labors, we're going to all meet up together in those ships. All right, so I just wanted to do a quick video on that. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.